Alright, once we've removed our spring, now it's time to take the shock out of the strut assembly. And I want to show you something here real quick. Look at this strut, look at this. When my son bought this Volkswagen, the cocksucker that sold him the car said he just put brand new struts in it. Yeah, that's a brand new strut. It's brand fucking new. He's right. Lying fucking bastards.
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
So we're going to go ahead and take some giant channel lock pliers, as you're seeing me do here, and we're going to go ahead and unscrew this cap off of the strut housing. Just like that. You know what? This fucking thing's a mess. I think the thing actually fell apart. The fucking strut has completely fallen apart inside the housing. It's amazing that the motherfucker's even all together and there's liquid inside there. Look at that shit. Look at it. I'll be back in a minute. I don't fucking believe this strut literally fell apart in pieces in there. It's literally junk. Look at this shit. It's completely fallen apart in pieces. What a fucking joke. If we look right here, this is our brand new strut that we just bought. This is the brand new strut. This is a Scirocco Strut, and that is what's going to help us lower our car. These are Volkswagen Scirocco Struts that we are going to install in our Volkswagen Beetle housing. And it looks like that one fits in there just right. Good news. Okay. And then of course this would go down on here. And then that would screw down on there. And then that would hold that in. Alright, that's going to work. Alright, what the deal is though, is we are going to use the Volkswagen Strut that came out of a Volkswagen Scirocco. This is a brand new one. But we got to do some modifications to our strut housing. And I'm going to make it very simple, and I'm going to explain it the best way I can. If you look at our strut housing tube right here, what we got to do to lower the front end of our car the proper way, where we still have the same ride control and the same suspension feeling, is we're going to take 2.5 inches out below this cup right here. Alright, you have to take 2.5 inches out. Now you can take 3 inches out if you want. You can take 4 inches out, but the average to lower your Super Beetle or Bug is to go 2.5, 2.5, maybe 2 3/4. So by actually raising this up is going to drop our car down, because it's going to raise the wheels up in the air and all the suspension and make it drop. Let me get everything set up and let me get going here, and I'm going to show you how to do that right here at D.I.Y. Auto School, lowering our 1971 Super Beetle Volkswagen Bug. Something that you've always wanted to do to your pile of shit Super Beetle, and make it a presentable ride at the car show maybe. I hate fucking Super Beetles, but you know what? We're going to overcome the situation and we're going to start loving them. We'll be back. Alright, today is a new day. Last night we actually took the struts out and then I went home, but now we are going to go ahead and finish our job on lowering our Super Beetle. That's a 71 Super Beetle, and we are now going to proceed to show you the professional way how to do this. Come here, loser. Over here. What I got here, if you can watch, okay, you can stand over here, right here, see? Like a demonstration table, like if you were at Walmart, you were demonstrating something.
Like we're doing something like on the Oprah show or the Today Show.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So what you got is you got your tube, do you see there? And I got my tube. And what we're going to do is we're going to sand that down and get that grease off, see? Just in one area. Alright, let's present, okay, let me find the area. I want you to sand this area down and get all that grease off. I'm going to show you why in a minute. Okay, just get that grease off just like that. Now, the reason that we clean that area off is because I'm going to take some tape, and it's always good if you want to make a nice clean straight line to use tape. And we're going to go ahead and take the tape just like this. If Loser can get my cutting wheel and my air hose. And I'm going to go straight up right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here. Okay, so now what we got a nice clean line. But since this is black and we're going to be welding and cutting and chopping, what we got to do is we will take our cutting wheel, and if Loser can come back over here and hold this.
Don't you want safety glasses, sir?
I'll get my safety glasses.
Right here.
If you can hold that, I can go ahead and cut a nice straight line on there. If you can hold that, please. And then I'm just going to go right up this line, making a nice little indentation. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my tape off. And what I've done, I created a straight line. If you look right there, you can see that. Okay, there's a straight line there, because when we cut and chop this and put it all back together, we got to make sure that all this right here is precisely in the right direction and angle. So using our straight line that I just made right there is going to make sure that everything lines up perfect when we get done. All right, now that we have our tubes marked with our straight line all the way through, what we're going to do is we are going to determine how low we want our car. Now, in my position, I want to lower the car where it's just a little bit below even ride, you might say. Everybody knows that the Super Beetle, the front end sticks up in the air. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Okay, so what we want to do, we want to make it a level ride, but we want to go down just a little bit. Now, making it a level ride would give you 2 inches. If you resize this and took 2 inches out, that would be pretty much level. But taking another ½ inch out, it's going to give it just a small nosedive. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no wheelie bar needed.
Right, it'll be just a small nosedive. It'll give it that nice low profile in the front, but it'll still look sporty.
Yeah, shift the center of gravity too.
So we are going to remove 2½ inches out of the center of below the cup here. And what that's going to do, taking that 2 inches out, 2½ inches out, it's going to take the bottom of our strut tube, it's going to raise it up, which is going to lower the front end, if you can picture that. Because we're raising the front suspension up into the car, which is actually going to drop the body of the car down to the ground. So, looking at this in the way that I'm looking at it, I see that it's got the brake bracket here, and it's also got the speedometer cable bracket here. So the most common place to remove it is we're going to cut it right here at the line of our spring cup. We'll measure down 2½ inches, cut that out, weld this back on there, and then we'll come up here and we will add to the top of this. We'll take that 2½ inches and add back into it. Okay, and I'm going to show you why. It's because we have to be able to put our strut in here and make sure that this will bolt down on there to hold it all in. Because once we take 2½ inches out, what the hell happened here, loser? Son of a bitch.
why you got a functional
There it
spindle
is.
system there.
Once we take 2.5 inches out, our strut will be sitting up like this. So we have to take this 2.5 inches and compensate in here to raise that up. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then everything will work out fine. Give me my air grinder. Like so. And then what we'll do is we will go ahead and remove 2.5 inches out of this tube right here. Remember what I told you about using tape for a straight line? Remember that, loser?
Roger, Dodger.
So now we have exactly 2.5 inches off of there. Now we'll cut that off. You can hold that, please.
Tape ain't straight.
It looks pretty straight to me, dude. I think you're looking at the top up here. And
I
I need it to be the exact same angle as this was, loser. Okay? This has to be the same fucking angle. Alright? You see? That isn't straight. Alright? I measured it from the top. This is going to go exactly back on, just like that. When I line my fucking lines up.
Y'all got that? It don't look right to me.
Well, you know what? I'll double check that just for your safety, okay? 2.5 inches. Measure twice, mark once. Inches. Hold that right there. There you go. Get my welder. Hold that. Now just hold it. Is that it?
Yeah.
Right there? Hold it. Turn it over. Where's my tube? Where's my shock? Give me the shock.
The what?
The shock. The shock. Let me have the shock. Make sure it's going to go in there. Yes, bitch. Alright, that's not it. You know the easy way to do this? Give me that fucking shock. Where's the shock? Where's the shock at?
Shock will hold it in place.
No, this ain't gonna fucking work. The shock will hold it in place for us. Exactly. Let's put the shock around. Let's Exactly. Let's put the shock around. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our shock. Do you see that, Tony?
Yep.
We're going to take our shock, we're going to set it down inside the tube, just like that. And then we'll go ahead and put the top part over the shock. Get it backwards, hang on. There we go.
Now you're talking.
Just like that. So if we can line those lines up, Tony, where's our line at? There it is. Now if you can hold that shock, I will go ahead and, you got it? I'll go ahead and tack weld that, hold it right there. Hold it. Okay, that's good. All right. And now, what we have here, we have us a lowered strut tower. Do you see that?
Hot dog.
And I think I fucked up when this fucking thing fell. Of course, that's my luck, see? That's my fucking luck, is the end of that got bent. So let's see if this will still, this won't even screw on there now. Give me my fucking hammer. Only fucking to me would this shit happen, see? Where's my fucking hammer? My red fucking hammer. What a bitch, man. Alright, what happened is this actually rolled off the table, and of course it hit the concrete right here where these threads are that screw down on here. And yeah, that only happens to you and me. That only happens to us, see?
The Super Beetle's a bitch. It's a bitch car. It's a bitch car that belongs in the fucking gutter with Sammy Salami's where that cocksucker belongs.
Now we gotta go like this, see? And hopefully this fucking thing will screw back on here. Fucking believe this, dude. Hold on, here we go. Great. Where's them fucking channel lock pliers? They're in the other room on the table. Go get it. Bitch. Fuck!
It's a cocksucker. It's a son of a bitch motherfucking cocksucker's what it is, cause it's a son of a bitch. It's like a fucking bastard.
Fuck, man!
Hoopty-ride cocksucker sucking motherfucking cock.
Fucking bitch, I can't fucking believe this. Hold that fucking thing right there. Shit! Son of a bitch, man! Oh, fuck! Motherfucker's stuck in here now. Shit, you fucking bitch! Fuck! Well, because of this fucking edge right here.
You cocksucker son of a bitch is what you are, you fucking bastard.
cylinder, Tony. This. Son of a bitch, man. Fucking believe this shit. Fuck!
I'm sick and tired of being the last man on the totem pole over here. I'm sick and tired of being the guy that's stuck in the gutter and can't get his foot out of the fucking hole. I'm the edit guy. I'm the guy that edits all the videos, makes them look like they do. I'm the guy that does all the magical magic to all the videos that are made over here at SWRNC's Southwest Rods and Customs over here in Dallas, Texas. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm cussing a lot here. I know we're over on D.I.Y Auto School. It pisses me off. Can't use no music, can't use no cuss words. It's a hell of a fucking situation to what it is. A hell of a situation. I got to go. Bastard!
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.